I wanted to share the nighttime routine that works for me and Archer. He's gonna be 6 weeks old on Wednesday. We kind of got into this routine without like making it a routine. It just kind of happened and it's sticking at this point. So we bathe him like 3 times a week. Start bath time at 9 o'clock. If we're not doing bath time, we start our wind down routine at 9:30. And what our wind down time looks like is basically change his diaper in here, lights are dim, feed him both sides if he stays awake, and then I kind of just lay with him on my chest for like 15 minutes to make sure he's really asleep. Put him in the bassinet, and sometimes he wakes up. I shouldn't say sometimes. He always wakes up. So the first attempt is never the final attempt. So at that point, I try and feed him again, like maybe he's a little hungry, check his diaper, see if it needs to be changed again, and then I put him down again. So yesterday, he went down on the second attempt. Sometimes it takes more than that. If he's super fussy, I'll give him gas drops, and that usually does the trick. When everything's said and done, at this point, it's like 10:30, sometimes 11. Depending on how like fussy he is. When he goes to bed, I go to bed. Sometimes I scroll for a little bit, but most of the time I'm just beat and I'm like, okay, it's time for bed. His first wake up is always within the 1 o'clock hour. Like without fail, it's always the 1 o'clock hour. This is what really sets us up for success. I get him out of his bassinet. I don't take him out of his little sleep sack. I feed him on my left side first because that's like my lacking side. And I did see that babies, their suck is super strong at first. So if you want to kind of increase your supply on that side, start them on the boob that's lacking. Because like the stronger the suck, the better the outcome. I always start on my left side and I'll nurse him until he no longer wants to eat or he falls asleep. And then I change his diaper to kind of wake him up. So we do a diaper change, and then if he's still awake, I'll do the other side. If he falls asleep, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'll still try and feed him on the other side, but sometimes he's just zonked. And I put him in his bassinet, and he goes to sleep until 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock is his second wake up time. And then I nurse him on the opposite side. So if I didn't nurse him on the other side, I start with that one. But if I did get him to nurse on the other side, I'll start with my lacking side again for the first one. One boob, if he falls asleep or kind of unlatches and doesn't latch again, then I'll change his diaper, try the other boob, back to sleep. And then his last wake up time is 6:30-ish. Sometimes we go back to sleep after that, but sometimes he is like wide-eyed baby boy and he wants nothing to do with going back to sleep. So it kind of just depends on him. We're being crazy town. And that's what